You're about to find out how a skinny kid from Barbados turned a strange bowling action into a $2 million life. But here's the twist. The thing that made coaches laugh at him as a boy is the exact same thing that made him rich. Stay until the end, hit that subscribe button right now, because this story is wild. Let's go back to Barbados in the early 1980s. A boy named Fidel Edwards was born in St. Michael, a small parish on the island. His family wasn't rich. They lived a simple life like most families on the island. Nobody in that house had any idea that this boy would one day play cricket all over the world and build a fortune doing it. Here's what nobody tells you about young Fidel. He didn't bowl like other kids. Most young bowlers tried to copy the smooth, classic actions they saw on TV. Fidel did something different. He had a strange, low, sling-like arm action. It looked awkward. It looked wrong. Coaches looked at him and shook their heads. They told him to fix it, to bowl properly. But Fidel kept bowling his way because his way was fast. Really fast. And here's the crazy part. That wrong action turned out to be his biggest weapon. Batsmen couldn't read it. The ball came out of a strange angle, low and quick. And by the time batsmen figured out where it was coming from, it was already past them. Local clubs in Barbados started to notice this young man who bowled like nobody else. They saw something special. They saw a player who could win them matches. And winning matches, even at a young level, opens doors. Now here's where it gets interesting. As a teenager, Fidel kept getting picked for bigger and bigger teams. Barbados has produced some of the greatest fast bowlers in cricket history, and the standard was brutal. But Fidel's pace stood out. He bowled fast when it mattered, and selectors started talking about him as a future West Indies player. In 2003, Fidel made his international debut for the West Indies. This was huge for a young man from St. Michael. International cricket wasn't just about pride back then. It was about contracts, about match fees, about getting noticed by bigger leagues around the world. And Fidel was hungry. Hungry players bowl differently. They bowl like every ball is their last chance because for a long time, it kind of was. But here's the part of the story most fans don't talk about. Fidel's career was never smooth. He battled back injuries again and again. Fast bowling with that kind of raw, slingy action puts a brutal amount of stress on the body. Many bowlers with actions like his don't last long in the game at all. Fidel got hurt, came back, got hurt again, and came back again. Most cricketers would have quit. Fidel didn't. Here's the secret that made him valuable, even when his test career was up and down. Teams around the cricket world weren't just looking for bowlers who could win a test match. They wanted bowlers who could win short, fast, exciting matches. T20 cricket was rising, and short formats needed bowlers who could bowl fast Yorkers under pressure, especially at the death of an innings. Fidel could do exactly that. While some bowlers were boring and safe, Fidel was explosive. Crowds loved watching him bowl. Loud crowds and exciting cricket meant more money for everyone involved, including him. Between his test debut and the late 2000s, Fidel built a reputation as one of the most dangerous fast bowlers in world cricket on his best days. He took 5 wicket hauls against top teams. He reached the milestone of 100 test wickets in his career, a number that proved he wasn't just a flash in the pan. Every time he played well, his market value as a cricketer went up. Selectors at T20 leagues around the world started paying attention. Now let's talk about the moment that really changed his financial future, T20 leagues. Around 2008 and 2009, a brand new kind of cricket competition exploded onto the scene in India. Big money, big crowds, and short, loud matches. For the first time in cricket history, fast bowlers like Fidel could earn serious money just for bowling a few overs a night. Teams wanted bowlers who could bowl Yorkers under pressure at the end of an innings, and that was Fidel's specialty. He got picked up by IPL franchises, and suddenly, his income looked completely different from what it had been just a few years before. This was smart timing. Instead of relying only on small match fees from the West Indies Cricket Board, Fidel could now sign separate deals with franchises. Instead of one paycheck a year, he had several. And because his style of bowling worked so well in short formats, he didn't just play in India. He played county cricket in England too, for clubs like Hampshire, Sussex, and Lancashire. English county clubs paid good salaries to overseas fast bowlers who could win them matches, and Fidel became exactly that kind of player. Here's something most people don't know. While English crowds loved watching him bowl those nasty swinging Yorkers, county clubs loved him for a different reason. He helped them win trophies and bring in fans. Winning teams sell more tickets. More tickets sold means more sponsorship money flowing into the club. And when a club earns more, the players who help bring that success usually get rewarded too, through bonuses, longer contracts, and better deals down the road. Now let's talk about the moment that defined his whole career, 2012. That year, the West Indies went to Sri Lanka for the ICC World 2020. Nobody expected this team to go all the way. They had talent, sure, but plenty of teams have talent. What this West Indies side had was belief. Power hitting from Chris Gayle and Marlon Samuels, smart captaincy from Darren Sammy, and a bowling attack that included the experienced, fast bowling weapon, Fidel Edwards. The West Indies stormed through the tournament and shocked the cricket world by winning the whole thing. Fidel Edwards became a world T20 champion. This wasn't just a trophy. It was a stamp of credibility that follows a cricketer for the rest of his career. World champion next to your name changes how leagues, sponsors, and fans see you. Suddenly, Fidel wasn't just a fast bowler with an unusual action. He was a winner on the biggest stage in short-format cricket. After that win, his value in T20 leagues around the world only grew. He kept playing in the Caribbean Premier League, representing teams connected to Barbados, his home island. Local fans loved seeing a hometown hero still bowling fast in his 30s. The CPL paid well, and being a fan favorite on home soil meant Fidel could also pick up local endorsement deals, appearances, and sponsorships that smaller name players never got close to. Let's talk about the businesses behind his name. Cricketers who play across multiple leagues for many years don't just collect match fees. They build a personal brand. Equipment companies want fast bowlers wearing their gear. Local businesses in Barbados want a World Cup winning cricketer's face connected to their brand. Coaching clinics for young, aspiring fast bowlers became another income stream too. Because what young bowler wouldn't want lessons from someone who won a World Cup with that wild, unconventional action? Here's the part that really built his long-term wealth: real estate and stability. Smart cricketers who play for 15+ years across different countries often put their match fees into property rather than spending it all on flashy items right away. Years of playing in England, India, and the Caribbean gave Fidel multiple streams of income at the same time. And players who manage that kind of money wisely end up with property in more than one place. A home in Barbados near family, possibly investments tied to his playing years in England. None of this happens by accident. It happens because a player kept earning steadily across more than a decade instead of having one short, explosive career that fades fast. By the time Fidel slowed down on the international stage, he had already built something far bigger than a highlight reel. He had built an identity, the World Cup winner with the strangest, most feared bowling action in the Caribbean. That identity is worth real money long after retirement. Cricket boards bring back World Cup winners for commentary work. Television networks want experienced voices who can explain the game simply. Coaching academies in Barbados and across the region want his name attached to their programs because parents trust a champion's name with their kids' training. Today, when fans talk about Fidel Edwards' net worth sitting somewhere around $2 million, they're not just talking about old match fees sitting in a bank account. They're talking about more than 15 years of international cricket. IPL contracts, county deals in England, CPL paydays at home, sponsorships tied to a World Cup winning reputation, and smart, steady money decisions made across a long career instead of a short, flashy one. Here's the biggest lesson hiding inside this story. Fidel Edwards was never the most textbook bowler in the world. Coaches wanted to change him. Pundits questioned whether his body would survive his own action. But instead of forcing himself into someone else's mold, he leaned into what made him different. And that difference became his biggest strength, both on the field and financially. The very thing people laughed at when he was a boy in St. Michael became the reason franchises around the world wanted to pay him. The boy who bowled the wrong way ended up winning the biggest trophy in short-format cricket and building a life most people only dream about. His journey from a small parish in Barbados to a World Cup champion with a multi-million-dollar legacy shows what happens when you trust what makes you different instead of trying to fit in. If this story showed you that being different can actually be your biggest advantage, smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible cricket success stories. Share this video with someone who needs to hear that their weird talent might just be their ticket to something amazing. Because sometimes the things people tell you to change are exactly the things that are going to make you unstoppable.